If you're a fairly experienced gamer, you'll probably remember Wolfenstein. It was kind of a weird franchise that wound up informing many of the archetypes that the first-person shooters genre employs today. If this is making you all nostalgic, then there's good news. Wolfenstein: The New Order is a reboot for a new era.
The original Wolfenstein wasn't even a first-person shooter at all, but in fact a 2D side-scroller called Castle Wolfenstein. It was released in 1981 and whose gameplay focused on stealth rather than pure action, as you snuck around a castle occupied by Nazis trying to escape. After a sequel in the same vein followed in 1984, a good 8 years passed until the most famous of the series arrived on the scene, Wolfenstein 3D. 1992 was the year DOS came to life with Wolfenstein 3D. It was an important year in the world of video games as Wolfenstein 3D took the first-person genre to a new and exciting evolutionary step. Not only was it an edgy motif for a video game, it caused a lot of controversy. It was violent and had you shooting Nazis and was gripping in rock and roll music. For what it lacked in social etiquette, it made up for in format. Every level had you gunning your way towards an exit elevator as the level completed. The evolution of the series made its way onto the consoles, the PlayStation 2 being the target with the return of Castle Wolfenstein. The game didn't receive the same critical appeal as its predominant predecessor. Its Metacritic score is nothing to be shy of though, sitting at a strong 88 out of 100, making it one of the strongest first-person shooters of its time. It may not have reinvented the wheel, but it sure made an impact on the industry in a very important way, especially since its arrival in 2001. After a few years of innovative first-person shooters like Half-Life and Thief, gamers needed a solid FPS, and this was it. The game also saw its fair share of controversy, as a misreading of a game review got the game officially listed as anti-Semitic. Activision released a reboot in 2009 that didn't do as well as they thought, leading to a layoff of a lot of Raven Software staff. Into 2014, Wolfenstein is back in an extremely promising reboot under new publishers Bethesda. Set in an alternate future where the Nazis have taken over the world and won the war, an American soldier experiences the horror of the Nazis and fights back. Think of a science fiction Inglourious Bastards. The title has already won a ton of awards and is back under the stable using id Software's technology. I'm very happy to say that Wolfenstein in 2014 looks amazing and is in good hands. Franchises like this Wolfenstein are dear to gamers' hearts, not only because of the impact they made on the industry, but also because of the nostalgia that they created. Wolfenstein inspired generations of first-person shooters, and here's to a bright future for the series.